Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make authentic Kottayam style fish curry. Well, this is how my dad makes it, and I feel he makes the best fish curry in the world. So now let's see how to make it. Now I've taken 3 kodam puli and I'm going to wash it thoroughly by changing water and 3 to 4 times, and then after that I'm going to soak it with around half a cup of water. I'm not going to soak it well in advance. I'm just going to soak it and then start making the fish curry. Now I'm heating a pan. You can use any dish that you have, but I'm using a mean chatti which we get in Kerala. Once the pan is hot, I'm adding in 2 to 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. It's nice if you use coconut oil for this dish because it gives the authentic taste. But if you don't have coconut oil, use any flavorless oil. Once the pan heats up, then just take the pan and just swirl it around so the oil coats through the rest of the pan. And then after that, add 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds and around 15 to 20 seeds of fenugreek seeds. Once the mustard starts to crackle, then add in, if you have the small onions, the sambar onions or the cherry ulli, then add around 10 to 20 of them. But I didn't have that in hand, so I added 3 medium-sized onions and I've chopped it fine, and then I'm going to just fry it. You don't need to brown it, you just need to gently fry it for a couple of minutes. Then I'm adding 15 to 20 small garlic chopped fine and 1.5 inch of ginger. So I'm going to just give it a good fry till the raw smell and the garlic and the ginger goes away. I've added a handful of curry leaves as well, and I'm going to gently fry it for a couple of minutes, maybe 1 or 2 minutes. You don't need to over fry it. In the meantime, in a bowl, I've taken 3.5 teaspoons of red chili powder and half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. You can increase or decrease the spice level or the chili powder according to your taste, but I've used three and a half teaspoons of chili powder. So I'm going to mix it with a little bit of water so it gets a little like a paste. It becomes like a paste, and then I'm going to leave it aside. Once the onions have cooked, I'm going to add in the chili paste that we have prepared to the onions, and I'm going to just fry it till the raw smell in the chili powder goes away. Be careful not to burn the chili powder, otherwise the taste of the fish curry will be spoiled. You just need to cook it till the raw smell in the chili powder goes away. Once the chili powder is cooked, then we are going to add in the kodam puli with the water that we had soaked earlier, and we're going to just give it a good mix and then let it cook for a few minutes. After a few minutes, add in 1 1/4 cup of water to this mixture. Do not add in too much water because then the fish curry will become watery. So I've added 1 1/4 cup of water. I'm going to give it a good mix, and then I'm going to cover the fish curry and let it boil. Before covering the fish curry and cooking it, we need to add salt. So I've added in 1 teaspoon of salt to this curry. You can increase it later. That's why I've just added 1 teaspoon at the moment. And now I'm going to cover it and cook till the mixture boils. Once the mixture comes to a boil, I'm going to add in the fish pieces. I've used mackerel fish today. You can use tuna as well for this curry, and any tough fish. But today I've used mackerel. I've made 3 pieces out of 1 fish, and I've used half a kg of fish today for this curry. Once we've added the fish to the curry, I'm going to sprinkle in a handful of curry leaves on top and 2 to 3 green chillies. We're just going to place it in between the fish pieces, and that's it. I'm going to cover the fish and cook it. Now, once we've added the fish pieces, we are not going to use any spoon because the fish pieces will end up breaking and it won't taste good. So instead, you can just take the pan and give it a swirl so that the curry gets spread evenly across. And if you look, it is still watery, so it needs to cook more. So just cover it and let it cook. And every time you need to mix, just swirl it around. That's it. Now, I've cooked it for 10 minutes and I can see that the curry has thickened up a little bit. We don't have to thicken it too much because later the curry itself will thicken a little bit. So I'm going to just switch off the flame at this moment. And this is something my dad does. Once we switch off the flame, we drizzle a little bit of coconut oil, 1 or 2 teaspoons of coconut oil on top, and sprinkle a few curry leaves on top. And then we cover the fish curry and let it rest for a good amount of time. So usually we make it overnight and eat it the next day, or we make it in the morning and use it for dinner. So that's it, our fish curry is done, but do let it rest. Do not eat it immediately because the flavors become better the more it rests. So if you want to have it for dinner or the next day lunch, so make it well in advance so you can enjoy a flavorful fish curry. And that's it. Do give this recipe a try and do let me know if you like it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again with another recipe. Until then, bye bye.